Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. I just wanted to give a quick intro here again before we go into today's trade, which was done on July 31st on my Tradeify straight to funded Lightning 50K account. It was an absolute awesome trade. Ended up working out really well. Unfortunately, I'm a noob at this and I screwed up the recording in one sliver of the video right when I was in the trade and it hit TP, had my face cam in and everything. I was just talking to the camera and then realized the whole recording was not recorded. Everything else is going to be in this video. Had to stay very patient throughout this trade. Didn't get the trade until about 2 hours into market open. So it really was an awesome trade, one of my easier ones than I've had lately. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the last day of July, July 31st. We are about 5 minutes here from the range forming, and we are absolutely dumping down. So I had this level marked up here from these highs that we hit on Sunday night, which was the all-time highs there. As you can see, we kind of got above that last night, and then now we dipped below it, rejected right off of this, and now completely dumping down here. So this line right here is yesterday's highs, as you can see, and we are approaching that now. We are also approaching the 15-minute, I love that 15-minute 200 EMA here. So if we, let me kind of just mark out the range here. Here's the range that we're forming. Definitely going to be looking for shorts here, and what I'll be looking for again is an actual close below this 200 EMA, a break below yesterday's highs, and then we'll be looking for a retest for a possible entry. So we did form the range here, and here's the range. It's right at those yesterday's highs. So again, looking for some type of break and closure of a 5-minute candle. We got an absolute pump here off of yesterday's highs, that demand there. So again, that's why you don't just go in blind. You don't just go in shorts on the break there, because if you did that, then you absolutely got trapped. Okay, so we did have a break here of the range to the high end again. Again, just have to point out, if you play that blindly, you just got trapped again. So that's why we wait for those confirmations and those closures outside of the range. Market has been open for hour and almost 15 minutes now. Or we've been in the market here for an hour and 15 minutes here since open. And as you can see, really haven't done much. We hit that support off of yesterday's highs. Went up here, broke the range, but never got a confirmation outside of it. Now just kind of dumping back down here. So what I'll be looking for now again is a break of this yesterday's high, a strong break, and then a retest. That is the play that I'm looking for. So we are getting a breakout here out of the orb and below the yesterday's highs. So what I'm waiting for here now is a closure of this 5-minute candle, and then we will wait for, we'll look at the 2-minute chart and we'll wait for some type of pullback, and then we will look for a trade here to go lower. 10 seconds here for the 5-minute candle to close. I got the 5-minute chart over here and the 2-minute over here. So once this closes, we will look for some type of pullback here on the 2-minute chart. Might even look at the 1-minute here if we really start dumping, just so we don't miss the move. But essentially, again, looking for some type of pullback here, back into the 9, and then we will go ahead and look for shorts. It is dumping here, so I'm going to go ahead and enter an order.
Order submitted.
I just like the way it's reacting here. So we'll probably get tapped in. Let's see. Switch to my Ninja Trader.
Order failed.
So we're in this trade. We'll go ahead and see what happens. I got in maybe a little bit early, but I just felt like it was really dumping here, so we'll see what happens. So I said you did on this is the 1 minute chart. So on the 1 minute we did get that kind of pullback there, and this was seeming kind of aggressive. So I did get into the trade. I usually like to see a little bit better of a pullback, but on this move I could just feel that it's kind of dumping. This is kind of the risk that you take getting in early. So we will see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and let this play out and go make some coffee. Coming back from just trying to make some coffee here. So looks like we went 6 points in profit, and then just came back up here, and now we are rejecting off the 9. But again, this is something that I've really been working on, just letting the trade play out to my fold CP. Again, if I'm willing to stop out for 5 points, then I need to be willing to take my profit at 10 points. So again, I'll just leave it on these screens right here, and we'll continue to let this play out. Like I said, I kind of like to walk away from my desk just so I don't do anything stupid or try to manage the trade. I totally screwed up and was not recording on my OBS there the whole entire trade, and I was talking to myself the whole entire time. I'm such a noob at this, but anyways, that trade ended up working out really, really nice here. As you can see, I can't believe I forgot to record that. I literally had my face on cam and everything for the whole trade. But anyways, fire ass trade. As you can see here, made $500, which puts the balance right there at 494 minus commissions there. So this puts me in a really, really good position going into tomorrow, because there's only three things that can happen, right? Either we break even and then I end up a little over 700 profit for the week. We take a loss, I'll end up 500 profit in the week, or we take a win and I'll end up 1200 in profit. So that makes me feel really good about going tomorrow. I'm going to be super patient, wait for that A+ setup. But again, I'm really, really happy about this trade. Kind of upset that I did not record the whole thing. But again, as you can see here, that trade definitely worked out in my favor. I mean, it dumped even further. The only other thing I was going to say is this is the 1 minute chart here. I got in right here, and I got in a little bit early. To be safer, I should have waited for this 2 minute to pull back all the way right here, right? This would have been the safer play. I kind of jumped the gun, but this would have been the better flag. I could have entered around right here, and then that still would have worked out. But either way, the trade ended up working out. I'm very happy with it. I want to, again, thank you if you're really watching these videos all the way through. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.